Hi, welcome to today's video. My name is Paul. So this is day 11 in this watercolor challenge that I set myself. As I mentioned in yesterday's video, I'm changing the format a little bit, so the videos will be shorter, and I'm not going to spend as much time explaining what I'm doing or what materials I'm using. And the reason for that is just simple. In the first 10 or so videos, I did keep explaining what I was doing, why I was doing it, and the materials that I used, and it became a bit repetitive. So I don't want to keep just saying the same things over and over again. So if you want to know about the materials or why I do certain things, you can ask questions in the comments below, of course, but you can also, if you want, go back and take a look at some of the earlier videos in this watercolor challenge. I've put them all together in one playlist, so it's quite easy to find them all. Also, in yesterday's video, I mentioned about having a website, and I was thinking, is it worthwhile, if you're an artist and you're maybe getting started, is it worthwhile having a website? And I guess it's not easy to answer that. It depends on your goals and your circumstances. You can either have your own website, or another way to do it is social media, of course. And the advantage of social media is it's free, and also you probably find it is a little bit easier to build up an audience on social media than through your own website. With your own website, once you create the website and put it out there, it's just one of billions of websites. So there's a lot of competition, and you find it takes time to get traffic to your own website. If you are trying to do that, probably the best way to get traffic is through a blog. If you add a blog onto your website and you have articles in that blog on questions that people are asking and Googling, then you have a chance of getting some people coming to your website. With social media, of course, it's much easier because there's already people coming to the social media anyway. So if you're consistent and you're patient, you will find eventually more and more people starting to look at your Instagram account or your Facebook postings or whatever it is. So sort of sum up, I would say, if you just want people to see your artwork, maybe social media is the best way to go. In the future, of course, you can always build a website later on, but at first, maybe just social media. On the other hand, if you also want to sell things to people, maybe make a living from art, or at least part of your living from art, in that case, you're probably going to need your own website. It's just easier to sell things and to make those sort of commercial interactions with people on a website than on social media. Okay, so this is the finished painting. As I said, it's another landscape using similar techniques to the landscapes that I've already created in this watercolor challenge. In the future for this challenge, I'm still trying to shift things up a bit and try new things. I want to try to do some sort of more figurative work. And I've tried a couple over the last few days, but to be honest, they were pretty bad, so I'm not going to put those onto YouTube or anywhere else. Well, I've already ripped them up in some cases and thrown them away in disgust. But yeah, it's something that I want to try and work on, and hopefully before the end of this watercolor challenge, I'll have a few different styles of artwork, more figurative and more maybe cityscapes as well. So if you'd like to subscribe, just click on the big red button below, and hopefully see you in the next